If I'm buying for my own stay in the heartland area, which development should I consider? A development smaller in plot size but located right next to the MRT, or another development that's further away from MRT yet of a bigger plot size? Which development will reap in more profit? So the key question is, does plot size of a project really matter? Are these questions lingering at the back of your mind when it comes to a property purchase? If you're one of the owners facing this issue, please watch on as I will review some tips that might interest you. Hello everyone, I'm Carissa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a case study on whether plot size of a development matters. So let's take a look at these properties in District 14 as a comparison. Tre Residence, located just opposite Aljunied MRT station, sits on a 6,238 square meters of land with 250 units, while Sims Urban Oasis, located much further from MRT, sits on a land of 23,900 with more than 1,000 units. So now, if you're a buyer, which one will you pick? Let the question sit inside you for a bit while I analyze the performance of these two developments for you. Tre Residence have profits varying from 90k to the highest at 270k for an 861 square feet unit. On the other hand, let's see Sims Urban Oasis, which surprisingly averaged from 220 to 447 in profit. Yes, you may say that the reason may be because most of the units are bigger in size, which may not be a fair comparison. However, their 829 square feet unit was transacted recently, also made a profit of 335k. So how did this happen? This brings us to comparing the site plan of these two projects. So when placed side by side, we notice that Tre Residence doesn't have much facilities, comprising of only one small pool and a kids pool, while it's comparing it to Sims Urban Oasis, featuring 2 lap pools and 3 other smaller pools, tennis court, etc. These facilities are what resale buyers consider when it comes to their own stay in the heartland area and buying a property based on their needs and what they like. Imagine this, if you walk into both developments with your wife and kids, will your kids wow at the pool and facilities? Let's see another example in District 9 and 10. OUE Twin Peaks versus Gramercy Park. OUE Twin Peaks sits on a 12,166 square meters of land with 462 units, whereas Gramercy Park sits on 15,000 square meters of land with only 174 units. Both land size are pretty close, but have a vast difference in the number of units. The question you may ask again is, which one will you pick? Again, take a seat back while considering this and let me reveal the figures. In actual fact, OUE Twin Peaks only have 2 profitable transactions with 55k and 263k. The rest of the profits ranges from 62 to a whopping loss of 607k. Whereas for Gramercy Park, the average profit ranges between 849k to an astonishing profit of 1.6 million. So does it mean that a development with a bigger plot and more units bound to make more in profits? While in another area with a similar plot size will have more losses? The key thing here I want to highlight is that different demographics in the heartlands, most of the buyers are buying for own stay and their attention is the wow factors and facilities. Whereas in District 9 and 10, buyers tend to prefer tranquility, privacy in these prime district areas. The point here is that there's no hard and fast rule to a bigger plot equates to more profit. It all depends on the area and demographics you are choosing. So if you are unsure of a development that is of interest to you, do not hesitate to DM me on the number shown below. Once again, I'm Carissa and I'll see you soon.